Before the music, before the fame, before the name is written in lights, there is the number. Gematria, an ancient language hidden inside language, where every letter carries weight, every word becomes an equation, and every phrase can reveal a connection that ordinary eyes were never trained to see. Its roots stretch back through Jewish mysticism, through the Kabbalah.
Welcome to another installment of the Hidden Equations. This episode, we're going to go over Tupac, Keffe D, and the numbers around the case. Now, before we go further, I'd like to let you all know, and the big brother that's listening, this is fair use warning. Fair use is a legal doctrine that allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission for purposes such as criticism, commentary, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, or research, what I'm doing. All right. Next up, I would like to let you all know that this guy right here, Shakespeare, all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. All right. They have their exits, they have their interests, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. All right. Next up, what is Gematria? Just basically, Gematria is simply adding letters and numbers together. All right. It's Kabbalah system. Do your own research. Not going to stick here long to go over all this. All right. It's like the 5th, 6th episode that I've done, maybe 4th. Let's get to it. The hidden equation purpose. Numbers feel universal. The languages change, culture change, but numbers never change. Men lie, number lies. Number do not lie. All right. Gematria is just research and pattern recognition tool, not as automatic proof or theory, just another lens of looking at things. All right. I got my junior D code badge ready. Y'all got y'all's ready? Let's go. Y58. Duane Keffe D appears in court in Las Vegas in the Tupac murder case. Davis was born June 14th, 1963. Counting June 14th as day 1 makes August 10th the 58th calendar day for the birthday span. I also find it a little bit conspicuous is that it's the 33rd week of the year and the 222nd day of the year. Tupac's full name equals 58 in reduction. This also is connected to the NFL season, which was Super Bowl 58, which was played in Las Vegas. See why I got this man's face up right here? Donald Trump shares the same date, birthday, with Davis, June 14th. Why 58? There's 58 floors in Trump Towers. Freemasonry and secret society also equals 58 in reduction. Let me add, this is not proof of coordination or anything like that, but just when you add these dates up and line up everything, something seems a little funny. August 10th, the kill date. Kill equals 44 in ordinal, 17 reduction, 64 reverse ordinal, and 28 reverse reduction. August 10th, 2026 reproduces those same 4 values through the date methods used in the source. As you can see, 8 plus 10 plus 26 equals 44. 8 plus 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 17. 8 plus 10 plus 20 plus 26 equals 64. 8 plus 10 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 28. DD equals 44. D is the 4th letter. We have Duane Davis. We have 2 D's right there. So we have 4 and 4 that goes to 44. Also, what we have equaling in 44 is shooting and reduction. The source compares this with kill and execution as part of the 44 pattern. The court date, August 10th to September 7th, when Tupac was shot, that's 28 days. That 28-day interval matches kill in reverse reduction. Let's take a small chronic break. And if y'all like what y'all listening to, like, share, subscribe. And y'all got some snaps on the Petros. It's about to be a long ride. because I got to finish cooking. The 34th connection, 34 days before the death. August 10th started the court case to September 13th. Tupac's death date equals 34 in days elapsed. Murder equals 34 in reduction. Rapper equals 34 in reduction. Tupac Shakur equals 139 in English ordinal. 139 is the 34th prime number. September 13th, when he passed away, can be looked at as 913 or 139. Let's treat 139 as a symbolic pattern. As we dig a little further down this rabbit hole, we're going to go to the murder cipher. Murder equals 79 ordinal, 34 reduction, 83 reverse ordinal, 38 reverse reduction. The 79 connection uses the day-month notation for September 7th, 7-9. Tupac was shot 83 days after his June 16th birthday. Let's get more into this 38 connection. Rapper equals 38 in reduction. September 13th, 1996 has a 38 numerology. 9 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6 equals 38, the date that he transitioned. And somebody else shares that same 38 value. Baby. Notorious B.I.G. also shares that 38. March 9th, 1997. Not going to go too far in that rabbit hole over there, but what I will say is what Suge Knight said. If you solve the big murder, you solve the Pac murder. If you solve the Pac murder, you solve the big murder. Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye. Makaveli, where the story gets deeper. One of my favorite albums. But let's get to it. Tupac equals 29 in reverse reduction. Makaveli equals 29 in reduction. They meet the same number through two different ciphers. In 2026, court activity occurs just before the 30th anniversary of Tupac's 1996 death. That places the story in the symbolical space between 29 and 30-year milestone. So let's get to it. Saturn and Judgment. Saturn takes roughly around 29.4 to 29.5 years to orbit the sun. This is just in time for this court case. Symbolically links Saturn with judgment in the courtroom. Astrologers consider Saturn the taskmaster or planet of karma associated with structure, responsibility, discipline, and life lessons. Now I'm getting a little metaphysical with y'all. So this is not evidence in any court case or anything like that. The Makaveli and birthday equation. So as we can see here, Tupac was born June 16th, 1971. June 16th can be looked at as 616, 166, or 166. And as we can see, Makaveli equals 166. '85, '86, Davis to the shooting. As you can see right here, Duane Davis's birthday is June 14th. Tupac's shooting was September 7th. As you can see that's 85 days that's passed. You can also see Makaveli equals 85 in reduction. So if we count both of those days, June 14th and September 7th, this produces an 86 calendar day span. So as we can see, Las Vegas is 86 in English ordinal. Also, Jesuits is in 86. Yeah, that pause right there. So numbers are just one layer to this, but Tupac's own album imagery adds another layer: religious symbolism and the Killuminati identity. So let's go ahead and wrap this up into both the biblical and crucifixion symbolism. As you can see, the Makaveli album cover right here. We can also see that rapper equals 34, Jesus equals 34, and cross equals 34. So there is a lot of information here. I could probably do a part 2 on this. If y'all want me to, go ahead and, put that in the comments and things like that. So again, this is not to prove anything or anything like that. The main purpose of this is just going down the numbers and seeing how everything is lining up. As I do think Keffe D got lined up. I think a little rat came to him and said, hey, let's get some money. And then everything else went off. The research that I've been doing, they say he looks like a bitch in the face, whoever killed Tupac. So if y'all been doing y'all's research, well, I think we all know who this is. But again, this isn't pointing names and elbows and all this other kind of shit. It's just going down the numbers. So thank you all for joining. Until next time, peace.
Before the music, before the fame, before the name is written in lights, there is the number. Gematria, an ancient language hidden inside language, where every letter carries weight, every word becomes an equation, and every phrase can reveal a connection that ordinary eyes were never trained to see. Its roots stretch back through Jewish mysticism, through the Kabbalah, through ancient teachings where numbers were never viewed as simple tools for counting, but as symbols, vibrations, and keys. And once you enter certain circles,
you don't have to attend every gathering, you don't have to shake every hand or stand inside every room. Once your name is written into the system, you remain part of the count.
Active or inactive, visible or hidden, your position is still recorded. And when the date, the name, the image, and the event fall into the same numerical pattern.
Some believe coincidence is no longer enough to explain it, because recognition has a cost, fame collects its debt. And every accolade may carry an agreement that was never shown to the audience. They celebrate the success, but rarely calculate the sacrifice. So listen closely, the numbers do not shout, they whisper. And sometimes when the equation is complete, the number they are counting could be yours.